Have you ever had a dream so vivid you could almost touch it? For me, that dream was Dubai. Not just any Dubai, the one that sparkles in movies, a jewel in the desert. A weekend at a 7-star hotel. 7 stars. I thought 5 was the top. The anticipation was half the fun. I kept packing and unpacking, wondering what you even wear to a place with 2 more stars than perfect. Every time I closed my eyes, I imagined gold everywhere. Staff greeting me with a song and dance. My mind raced with possibilities. My dad joked, "Philip, don't get lost in the lobby, it's probably bigger than our old neighborhood." The idea wasn't just about luxury, it was about curiosity, about seeing how a place could redefine the best. The flight itself felt like the start of the adventure. Dubai emerged from the haze like a city from the future, towers piercing clouds, islands shaped like palm trees. It's a city built on imagination, on the idea that if you can dream it, you can build it. My stomach did flip-flops. The good kind, the kind you get before the best meal of your life. I was ready for the sights, the sounds, the tastes, and most importantly, the people. This wasn't just a hotel stay, it was a story waiting to be written. So come on, let's see what 7 stars really look like. The car pulled up, and there it was, the Burj Al Arab shaped like a giant sail. I just stood there, neck craned, mouth open. Sometimes you have to let yourself be amazed. A gentleman in white opened my door. "Welcome, Mr. Rosenthal, we have been expecting you." No crowded lobby, no lines, just calm and a sense of importance. It felt like walking into a friend's very, very fancy house. They led me past fountains that danced to music, under a ceiling painted with colors so bright they made me happy just looking at them. Everything was gold, real gleaming gold leaf on pillars and elevators. It was grand, epic, and beautiful, but not overwhelming. The check-in? There wasn't one. Instead, a lovely woman escorted me directly to my suite. All formalities handled there for my comfort. We rode a panoramic elevator, the Arabian Gulf opening up below, a vast expanse of turquoise water. I was already in love, and I hadn't even seen my room. On my floor, a personal butler greeted me, Sanjeev, with the kindest eyes. He offered dates and fragrant Arabic coffee, a simple, beautiful welcome. Sanjeev told me he was there for anything I needed, anytime. Right then, I understood. The magic wasn't just the gold or fountains, it was the people. It was the feeling of being truly, genuinely cared for. Sanjeev opened the door to my suite, and my heart stopped. This wasn't a room, it was a duplex apartment. A marble staircase curved through the living room. I laughed out loud. The suite was bigger than my apartment in LA. 2 floors, a huge living area, dining room, even an office. The view, a wall of glass overlooking the sea, city lights twinkling as the sun set. The colors inside, vibrant blues and yellows, reflected the sea and sun. Everything was remote-controlled. Curtains, lights, even a TV rising from a cabinet. Upstairs, the bedroom was fit for a king. The bed was enormous, covered in Egyptian cotton. There was a pillow menu, 17 types. I picked the Cloud. The bathroom was bigger than some hotel rooms, with a jacuzzi tub, rain shower, and Hermes toiletries. I spent the first hour exploring, backgammon set, fully stocked bar, personalized stationery. It's the thoughtful details that make you feel special. This wasn't just a place to sleep. It was a place to live, to dream, to feel utterly spoiled. I sat on the plush sofa, looked out at the ocean, and sighed. A very happy sigh. This was more than luxury. It was a fantasy come true, and I hadn't even had dinner yet. You know me, a trip isn't a trip without food. And here, my expectations were sky high. My first meal, Al Mahara, a restaurant that feels underwater, surrounded by a massive aquarium. Eating exquisite seafood while sharks and rays swim by. Dinner and a show. I went for the tasting menu. Every dish was a work of art. Poached oyster, king crab risotto, flavors so perfect I almost cried. The staff explained every ingredient, every pairing. It was an education in deliciousness. Breakfast in my suite. Sanjeev wheeled in a cart with flaky croissants, exotic fruits, eggs cooked just right. I ate pancakes by the window, watching boats on the Gulf. Best breakfast in the world. The culinary peak dinner at Al Muntaha, suspended 200 meters in the air, city lights below. Truffle-crusted Wagyu beef melted in my mouth, paired with a perfect wine. Food is stories, and here, every dish had a story to tell. I went to bed full, happy, and dreaming of Wagyu. Every meal was an experience, not just a meal. The flavors, the views, the service, it was all unforgettable. I realized in Dubai, food is an adventure, and I was loving every bite. After all that food, I needed some relaxation. And this hotel has it down to a science. There's a private beach, soft white sand, warm water, and service that's just unbelievable. No fighting for lounge chairs. An attendant sets everything up, brings cold water, chilled towels, even cleans your sunglasses. I lay there listening to the waves, thinking, I could get used to this. If the beach isn't your thing, there are pools. An outdoor terrace pool with a swim-up bar, and an indoor infinity pool on the 18th floor. Swimming there feels like floating in the sky with panoramic views of the city and Gulf. It's peaceful, quiet, the perfect place to unwind. I spent an afternoon just paddling around completely at peace. The Talise Spa is a sanctuary, 2 levels of pure well-being inspired by Middle Eastern traditions. I had a traditional massage with aromatic oils. An hour later, I felt like a new person. After the spa, I found a cozy library and a snooker room, like a secret club. I read a book, enjoyed the silence, and realized true luxury is having the space and time to do nothing at all. Whether lounging by the pool, walking on the beach, or getting lost in a book, this was pure bliss. My shoulders finally dropped. I felt recharged. This was relaxation, redefined. You can have all the gold and fancy suites in the world, but a place is nothing without its people. The staff here are the real treasures. Genuine smiles, hand over heart, true warmth. They remembered my name, my coffee order, and always asked about my day. My butler Sanjav told me he loves creating wow moments, like flying in a guest's favorite tea or arranging a proposal on the helipad. He wasn't just a butler, he was a memory maker. I met guests too, a couple from Japan celebrating their 50th anniversary, saying nothing compared to this. We connected through smiles and shared wonder, even without perfect language. A manager stopped to ask my favorite part of the day. We talked for 20 minutes about food, travel, and family. These interactions made my stay richer, transforming luxury into warm, human moments. The 7 stars on the building are impressive, but the real stars are the people inside. That's what I'll remember most. So, what separates a 5-star hotel from this mythical 7-star experience? It's the difference between watching a great movie and being in it. Every detail considered, every moment elevated. Personalization is on another level. Here, they seem to know your soul. The butler service is a game changer, one person anticipating your every need. The staff-to-guest ratio is incredible. Someone is always there before you even realize you need help. It's the little surprises, gifts on your pillow, champagne on ice, a bath drawn with rose petals. A 5-star hotel meets your expectations. A 7-star hotel exceeds ones you didn't know you had. The feeling is different. You're not just a customer, but an honored guest in a private palace. Privacy, exclusivity, and that magical sense of being completely cared for. It's not just better, it's a fantasy brought to life. 7 stars isn't just luxury, it's a dream made real. On my last evening, I sat in my suite and watched the sunset. No place I'd rather be. Sanjeev brought mint tea and pastries. I turned off the lights, put on soft music, and settled by the window. The sun painted the sky in pink, purple, and gold, reflected in the calm Gulf below. I thought about the whole weekend, the food, the pools, the suite, but mostly the smiles. In a place built of steel and gold, it was the human warmth that shone brightest. The city lights flickered on, but inside there was peace and gratitude. Travel opens your eyes and heart, reminding you of the world's beauty and kindness. As the sun disappeared, I promised to never forget this feeling, present, happy, in awe. This weekend was more than a luxury escape. It was a gift, a reminder to seek wonder and cherish small moments. This memory will bring me joy for a long, long time. Well, there you have it. A peek into a 7-star weekend in Dubai. Was it magical? Absolutely. But more than anything, it was inspiring. It showed me what's possible when people strive for perfection and lead with kindness. I left with a full stomach, a rested soul, and a heart full of happy memories. That's what travel is about, collecting moments that make you smile long after you're home. I hope sharing my adventure brought a little magic to you, and maybe made you hungry. The world is full of amazing places, people, and meals. All you need is curiosity and a first step. So dream big, make a plan, and go live your adventure, wherever it may be. If you want to join me on more journeys, subscribe, There's so much more to see, eat, and share. Until next time, my friends, stay hungry for life.